Chess is a popular game. People all over the world play it. It is a game of strategy and skill. Chess has been played for centuries. The history of chess is fascinating. It originated in India many centuries ago. From there it spread to Persia and then to Europe. The game evolved over time. Today's rules became standard in the 19th century. Chess is a game for everyone. It doesn't matter your age or background. Anyone can learn to play. All you need is a chess set and a willingness to learn. The chessboard is your battlefield. It has 64 squares in alternating colors. We call these squares light and dark squares. The board is arranged in 8 rows and 8 columns. Before the game starts, you need to set up the board. Players sit opposite each other. Each player has a light square in the bottom right corner. Now place your pieces. The second row is for your pawns. The first row holds your other pieces. Each player has 16 pieces. These pieces are your army. You use them to attack your opponent. There are 6 types of pieces: pawn, rook, knight, bishop, queen and king. Each piece has its own unique way of moving. Learning how each piece moves is important. This knowledge is the foundation of chess strategy. Once you understand the pieces, you can start planning your attacks. Pawns are the smallest pieces. You have 8 pawns. They move forward 1 square at a time, but they capture diagonally 1 square forward. Pawns are unique. They cannot move backward. They also have a special move called en passant. This move is only possible in certain situations. Though small, pawns are important. They can control the center of the board, and they can be promoted to other pieces if they reach the other side. Section 5. Rooks, knights and bishops, the supporting cast. Rooks move in straight lines. They can move horizontally or vertically any number of squares. Knights are the tricksters. They move in an L shape, 2 squares in one direction, then 1 square to the side. Knights are the only pieces that can jump over other pieces. Bishops move diagonally. They can move any number of squares, but they must stay on the same color squares. These pieces are your supporting cast. They work together with your other pieces to control the board. Section 6. The Queen's Majesty. Power and grace on the board. The Queen is the most powerful piece. She can move in any straight line, horizontally, vertically or diagonally. She can move any number of squares. Use your Queen wisely. She is a valuable attacker and defender, but be careful. You don't want to lose your Queen carelessly. Section 7. The King's Dilemma. Protect at all costs. The king is the most important piece. If your king is captured, you lose the game. The king can move 1 square in any direction. The king has a special move called castling. This move involves moving the king 2 squares towards a rook, and then placing the rook on the square the king crossed over. Castling can be a good way to protect your king. Keeping your king safe is your top priority. Always be aware of threats to your king. Section 8. Checkmate, the ultimate goal in chess. The goal of chess is to checkmate your opponent's king. Checkmate means the king is under attack and cannot escape. To checkmate your opponent, you need to coordinate your pieces. Work together to trap the king. Think about your opponent's moves. Checkmate can be achieved in many ways. There are many beautiful checkmating patterns in chess. Section 9. Tips for chess beginners. Start your journey to mastery. Here are a few tips for new chess players. Control the center of the board. Pawns are great for this. Don't give away pieces for free. Every piece is valuable. Think about your opponent's moves. What are they trying to do? Practice makes perfect. The more you play, the better you'll get. Chess is a challenging and rewarding game. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how you learn. Most importantly, have fun.